Very good morning to everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the Bulletin on this beautiful Sunday morning, the 11th of February 2024. You're listening to the club station of the Sandton Amateur Radio Club, ZS6STN, which is operated today from the Shack of Angus, ZS6 Golf Oscar Oscar. This club bulletin is broadcast every Sunday at 8:45 local time on the following frequencies: 145.700 megahertz FM in the 2-meter band, 7.115 megahertz lower side band in the 40-meter band. Today from the relay of the Shack of Noel ZR6DX. Noel, thank you very much for doing that relay for us there. And then we got Echolink ZS6STN-R. There will be an automated rebroadcast of this bulletin on Tuesday evening at 1900 hours on the 2-meter band only. If you're listening in, call in after the rebroadcast. It will help us monitor the extent of the listenership of the service, kindly provided by Morris, ZR6MS. Okay, so firstly is club birthdays, ham radio news, and then shop and call-ins. Okay, let's have a look at the birthday list. In this past week, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got Muhammad Adam on the 7th. I hope you had a good birthday. Then on the 8th, we've got 2. We've got ZS6CRS, Kharik. And then we've got ZS5JAS, Bashani. Oh, gosh. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Apologies for me, from my side. And then we had yesterday, Derek Middleton, ZS6 Delta Mike. I hope you guys had a good birthday this past week. This coming week, we've got 2 birthdays. Firstly is Richard Dismore, ZS6 Tango Fox. And then we've got Elaine Trackers, ZS6 Alpha Tango. Well, I hope you guys can have a good birthday this coming week. All right, let's have a look. Is there anybody out there to give club news? ZS6STN is now listening. All right, let me move on to the HQ bulletin then, from the SRL. In the news from the SRL, have you registered for the 2024 National Convention, ICASA licenses, and club news? All right, have you registered for the 2024 National Convention? The Cape Town Amateur Radio Club, CTARC, will be hosting the 2024 National Convention at the Garden Court, Nelson Mandela Boulevard, corner of Melbourne and Coronation Roads in Cape Town. The SRL AGM will run from 900 hours to 1300 hours Central African Time on Saturday, the 20th of April, 2024. It will be a face-to-face meeting. The awards dinner will be held at 18:30 for 1900 hours on the Saturday evening. SRL communication was sent out to members on Sunday the 4th of February containing information about the booking of accommodation at the hotel, as well as booking and payment for the dinner awards. Also information about the Saturday afternoon program. Another option for Saturday afternoon is a cattle ride up Table Mountain, a walk to Maclear Beacon, and a SOTA and fauna and flora activation from there. Or book a boat to Robben Island and activate IOTA AF064. Register on the SRL National Convention at oh gosh, guys, you guys are going to have to write pen and paper here. It's https://forums.gle/I capital F capital M FE capital R capital U capital E capital S then FWX 8Y 3 capital N 9. Proxy forms will be made available once the convention booklet has been issued. Can the Western Cape beat the Pretoria and AGM attendance of 351? ICASA license fees. The SRL has engaged with ICASA about about the new ICASA license fees for the year of from April 2024 to March 2025, 30th of March 2025. ICASA has indicated that the electronic system must be updated with the new fees. Then the process of generating the invoices will begin. License holders will be notified by email when their invoices are ready to be downloaded from the ICASA customer portal. As soon as SRL gets a copy of the new license fees, it will be communicated to its members. Contest news. Okay. The HAMSAT SA ZS6STN party running from 1400 to 1500 UTC today, Sunday the 11th of February. This is a fun activity to promote contacts between the radio amateurs from South Africa and the rest of the world using QO100 satellite. Remember to submit logs by Thursday the 15th of February. For more information, go to www.hamsatsa.co.za. Then, contest logs. 54 logs were received for the first leg of the SRL Saturday 40-meter club contest. There were 2 logs with 2 CW QSOs. Then the results. Club results. First was the West Rand Amateur Radio Club with 847. Second was the Northern Cape Amateur Radio Club with 751. And third was the Bloemfontein Amateur Radio Club of 324. Then individual results. First was Roloff, ZS4 Romeo Mike with 144 points. Second was Gerard, ZS3 Tango Golf with 139 points. And then third was Dani, ZS6 Delta Papa Sierra with 126 points. So Which spread 77 repeatees up and running at full strength again. Coverage is very wide and stretches from White River in the south to well north of Palabora. If visiting the Kruger National Park, the repeater can be worked from Sekuza in the south to 30 kilometers north of the Mapan rest camp. When visiting Kruger, take a 70 centimeter radio with you and make contacts. Thank you to Johan, ZS6 Alpha Fox, and the Contact Communications in Nelspruit for providing the technical facilities and maintenance. The repeater transmits on 439 megahertz with input on 431.4 megahertz with the usual 88.5 tone. Please send reports to Chris, ZS6 Golf Mike. His contact number is his contact details via the call book. The West Rand Amateur Radio Club would like to invite you to join a tech news talk on Thursday the 15th of February, starting at 19:30 Central African Time. We will be exploring the 160-meter band with the upcoming top band contest. This broadcast will be via Zoom and Echolink at ZS6 Whiskey Romeo-R. Send your emails to info@zs6wr.co.za to request a Zoom link. Feedback on the summer QRP leg of the contest. By now, you would have seen the results, and all the contestants and chasers will have received their certificates. Please let us review this fun event in preparation for the autumn leg of the contest on 6th of April. 17 logs were received, 15 QRPs, and 33 chasers, which one of the chasers was even running QRP. Unfortunately, many other participants did not submit their logs. Of the other 17 stations, 7 were home-based, 2 were field stations, 8 were portable. We had one DX station participating, Victor 51 Papa Juliet, which is pretty awesome. Those were received from four of the 6 divisions, which with Division 4 and 5 missing in action, even though they were participating. The maximum distance achieved was 1,500 kilometers, and the average being 270 kilometers. The coveted QRP Master Award remains up for grabs, as no contest achieved 3 QSOs in all 4 modes. A total of 232 QSOs were logged, with an average of 15 per contest. 8 CW, 176 phone, 47 FT8, and 1 JS8 call. The contest that logged a single JS8 call QSO received an award for the JS8 Pro mode. This brings the next opportunity, so pens are ready. The February Power Hour Tech Talk will look at JS8 Core, which looks like it was a challenge, even though it had fun keyboard interactivity digital modes. The Sandton team has managed to arrange to have Stuart, ZS6 Whiskey Tango, Division 1, a real guru on JS8 Core, as our special guest on the Power Hour Tech Talk on 1900 hours on Wednesday, the 28th of February. The subject will be, let's get you on the air with JS8 Core. After the Power Hour Tech Talk, you will hopefully have set up and had some initial QSOs. And should you be in a position to start experimenting and having fun with JS8 Core, the Power Hour Tech Talk is an opportunity to all interesting parties. So please spread the word and join us at 1900 hours on Central African Time on Wednesday, the 28th of February via Zoom. All the details can be found on the SRL upcoming Bowery events. Location report. Hannes Kutsia, ZS6 Bravo Zulu Papa reports that the solar activities is expected to be a low to moderate levels. There are currently 10 sunspot regions with some complex magnetic configurations visible. There is a higher probability of both C and M class solar flares. If you would like to do your own frequency prediction, expected effective sunspot number for the week is around about 129. Sure. 10 to 13 meter bands will, especially in the early mornings and late afternoons, provide some good DX fun. Please visit the website spaceweather.senza.org for further information. Diary of upcoming events. Today is the handset activity on QO100. 13th of February, World Radio Day. 14th of February is Valentine's Day. And the 18-meter club contest. I hope we can have some activity on that. Then 15th of February, the West Rand Tech Talk. 16th of February, the closing date for the handset logs. 19th of February is the closing date for the 80-meter club logs. 21st of February is Armed Forces Day, which is the sinking of the SS Mendi. 27th of February is International Milk Tart Day. And then 28th of February is the Sandton Power Hour Tech Talk. ZS6STN is listening. If there's any other news to be added, ZS6 listening.
ZS6 Hotel India.
ZS6HR, good morning to you, Keith. Take a round from ZS6STN.
Good morning, Angus. Thank you very much, and Bulletin well received. We'd just like to remind people of the 80-meter club contest taking place on the 14th of February in the evening. So that'll be an awesome one. I hope no thunderstorms impact on us this time around, because I think we were impacted on the 40-meter club contest, and I think that's one of the reasons we might have fallen out of the top 3. Maybe there's other reasons as well, but hi. Let's see if we can't pull ourselves back up the log a little bit with the 80-meter club contest coming up on Wednesday evening, the 14th of February. And then don't forget the 28th of February Club Tech Talk, Power Hour Tech Talk on JS8 Call. And as you heard in the bulletin, that is to get you on air. So it's going to be an interactive Tech Talk where Stuart ZR6STN is helping us download, set up, and make our first QSOs using JS8 Call, which will be pretty awesome. And that JS8 Call will then help you later on in the club contest, but it's a great mode to experiment and play with as well, being keyboard interactive, but a digital mode like FT8. It's just keyboard interactive. There's no other specific club news this time, Angus. We will give you an update next week as well. ZS6STN, ZS6HI.
ZS6HR from ZS6STN. Keith, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you to everybody out there for listening. We trust that you've enjoyed the bulletin today. Feel free to give comments or any constructive criticism. Thank you to the stations that have assisted with relays, broadcasting, and those who contribute to the content from time to time. Join us again next Sunday at 8:45 Central African Time for the regular bulletin of the Sandton Amateur Radio Club. This brings a close to the weekly club bulletin for the Sandton Amateur Radio Club, ZS6STN. ZS6STN was operated today by ZS6 Golf Oscar. Thank you to all the listeners and 7-3. ZS6STN now relinquishes all frequencies for general use.